Quinn, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of
Básicamente quiere que
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
haya como
is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
no soldados específicamente, sino como mercenarios, como quieren que como que los reconozcan, quieren que haya guerras para que puedan ellos seguir peleando.
You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with
Diciendo que nosotros también fuimos ahí porque nos gusta matar.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Fueron creados.
Les enfants terribles, the terrible children.
Los infantes terribles era un proyecto
It started in the
que empezó en 1970.
Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier
Querían
possible.
crear artificialmente el soldado más poderoso
Big Boss.
y lo crearon a partir del más grande soldado del mundo, que era Big Boss, se supone. A partir de sus células,
Super baby method.
básicamente los clonaron. Fertilizaron un huevo con su ADN y lo dividieron en 8 clones. Y intencionalmente destruyeron 6 para que dos fueran más fuertes. Destruyeron 6.
So it was you and
A ellos
two
dos.
fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA.
Con exactamente el mismo ADN.
They weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig.
Y lo usaron a él como...
a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of
Que lo usaron como conejillo de India. Así que ya había dicho, ¿no? Pues que le dieron lo mejor a este y el otro las sobras.
You and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But
Los Genome
they're
Soldiers
different.
también tienen parte.
Digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct.
Con el ADN del Big Boss identificaron genes que son para pelear, para todo lo que implica las peleas, la batalla, para mejorarlos.
The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers.
Entonces los Genome Soldiers son también como clones.
They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic
sí.
our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Son,
Human experiments.
son como, no sé si clones, no dijo clones, pero digo que los crearon
1991, the
a partir de los genes también.
The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of
Inyectaron secretamente
was a sign
genes a los soldados.
Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
Experimentaron con los soldados en la guerra del Golfo.
Mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
No entiendo muy bien eso. Yo sé que experimentaron con ellos, pero dice que fue falla.
Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry.
Todas las especies que tienen simetría se extinguen, según esto. Que lo mismo les va a pasar a los soldados estos porque tienen simetría.
We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
Para eso quieren el ADN del Big Boss para poder salvarse.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other.
Porque con eso de la simetría algo puede pasarles y van a morir. Hoy quiere repararlo.
Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Me va a matar para acabar con su herencia.
Look behind you.
Meryl.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago.
Estaba viva.
Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No!
No tiene nombre, dice.
No future.
Sin pasado, sin futuro.
It wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Solo somos copias de Big Boss. O ellos dos.
We're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed.
El Pentágono ya sabe que el Metal Gear está destruido y van a llegar.
If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
A ver qué nos dice el Campbell.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
Van a bombardear el lugar.
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
Bombas nucleares.
Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die.
Están preocupados por el Fox Die, según.
Danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear. He's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
Ah, quieren esconder lo que pasó y por eso van a bombardear.
Anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission.
Va a detener el bombardeo.
If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time.
No lo va a
Give you
detener.
a chance to escape.
Lo va a retrasar
If you do that,
para que pueda escapar.
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation.
Los Foxhound estaban investigando, los estaban investigando a los Foxhound.
As a way of manipulating me.
those bastards.
Ah, y enviaron a Mer para
They
manipular al
forced me to
coronel.
cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back.
What? What are you doing?
Oh, lo descubrieron, creo.
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
¿Qué le pasó?
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Lo quitaron del cargo.
This is the Secretary of
Secretario de
Defense,
Defensa.
Jim Horseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under
Lo
arrest for
arrestaron
leaking top secret information.
por
and the
traición.
crime of high treason.
Arrestado por traición.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man.
El presidente no
I
sabe.
have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry.
¿Cómo le van a explicar un ataque nuclear a los medios? Ya tiene todo preparado. Van a decir que los terroristas explotaron
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone
algo
here.
nuclear.
The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody
Como ya
else.
está el DARPA Chief muerto,
Well,
ya
if
no
you
importa.
give me the optic disc, I might consider saving
Oh,
them.
quieren el
talking
disco.
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live.
No puede dejarlos
The
vivir.
bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
Ok.
There's no way out for us.
No hay escape.
Finish this before the airstrike.
Ya vemos esto antes de que llegue el ataque aéreo.
You stole everything from
Que le
me.
robé todo.
Only your death can satisfy me.
Solo su muerte lo va a satisfacer.
Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle.
¿Qué es una bomba?
This nuclear module
Ah,
is
es un
set to
módulo
detonate
nuclear. Dice que va a
at the
detonar
precise moment of her
al
death.
momento en que ella muera. Ok, va a detonar al momento que ella muera.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Hay tiempo.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall.
Si cruza la línea, caemos.
It will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
Ok. Tómala. Me pegué de lejos. Ah, sabía que lo iba a hacer. Bro. Sube.
What's wrong, Snake?
¿Cómo lo esquivo? Bro, pégale. Muévete. No, que curarme. ¡Au! Creo que no lo vamos a matar. Vamos a... ¡Ah! Me mató. Bueno, estamos igual a acabar el tiempo. Tenemos que hacerlo más rápido. Eso. Párate. Tenemos un minuto. Párate. Estamos casi muertos. También. No. Ok, tercera es la vencida. Así se cae. Ahí tenemos un poquito más de un minuto y casi lo matamos, creo. Párate. Ah, eso quita mucho tiempo. Demonios. ¡Eso!
Meryl. Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Ahora podemos platicar. Va a haber un bombardeo, ¿por qué no se van?
Into the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too.
Torturaron.
Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
Prácticamente estaba pensando en él para sobrevivir.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl,
La esperanza la mantuvo viva. La esperanza de volverme a ver.
that's my Kodak.
Va a ser el coronel, creo. Ah, no.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh boy.
Ah, ya le dijo
I
que
guess we're considered expendable.
los iban a
Is there a way out
bombardear.
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking
Okay.
to?
Vamos a salir por una puerta atrás, digamos por un lado o algo así.
What are you going to
Hay un
do?
túnel, dice.
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Que él se va a quedar,
Unlocking the
dice.
security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Para desbloquear las puertas.
I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Ah, va a morir según.
This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Pero vas a morir. Dice, encontré una razón para vivir, pero
Die on
vas a
me.
morir.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Bueno, se
Okay, I
supone
gotta
por,
go.
va a morir
I
por la bomba,
promise
pero
I'll do something about your escape route.
creo que no bombardean.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Meryl.
Se hace bolita.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
¿Empezaron ya?
Must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way.
Parece que no vamos a tener una escena de amor después de todo.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
Necesitan ropa, dicen.
There's
Porque
my
está,
sneaking suit.
porque está
Hurry up.
muy frío afuera.
Hurry. Looking good, Snake.
Ahora hay que escapar.
Hurry!
Tengo una ración, ok. Tenemos tiempo.
I'll drive.
Que ya maneja.
Damn, a surveillance camera.
Cámara.
Damn, no keys.
No tengo arma.
All right, keys. I've got it, Snake. Jump in.
Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon.
Hey,
Shoot,
boy.
Snake. Snake, hold on. Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint. Here we go. We'll never make it.
Ya, dale, dale.
Okay, Snake, let's go.
Creo que hay más.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Muéranse.
You did it, Snake.
Oye, pues. No los pude atropellar. Tenía que parar. No.
Not yet, Snake.
No se murió.
It's not over yet.
Liquid!
Tengo que dejar que dispare. Voy a dejar puesto eso. Es inmortal, le dan 2 balas y no se muere. No le puedo dar porque... ¡Demonios! Me va a matar. ¡No! Ok,
Look, Snake, daylight.
ok, vamos a salir. La hicimos. Por fin. Casi morí. Creo que si me daba otro golpe moría, ¿no? No me fijé cuánto me quedó de vida.
Meryl. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
No se puede mover, está atorada.
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
Liquid está muerto.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Snake! Snake!
Se murió del Fox Die.
If he's dead, that means...
Si él se murió,
Say it, Snake.
significa que el Snake también va a morir.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Oh, no ha llegado nadie de bombardear.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested.
Secretario de Defensa fue arrestado.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the president.
Contactó con el presidente. El Metal Gear, el ejercicio de entrenamiento, todo.
Acting alone.
El secretario de Defensa estaba
What
detrás de
happened to the air
todo.
raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits
Ok,
have returned
cancelaron
to the
el
base.
bombardeo.
Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Ahora él
Washington isn't
sigue
stupid
teniendo la
enough to use
autoridad.
nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry, I kept a lot of things from you.
Está disculpando por los secretos y todo.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there.
Vehículo de nieve por ahí. Lo vieron en el satélite.
Never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
Okay, se va a escapar, ¿no? Nadie esperaba que regresara con vida, así que es como de vete.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand.
Okay, que hay un helicóptero esperándome no sé dónde.
Roy,
Y ahora le dijo que fuera a rescatar al
I've got an
Octacon.
insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Va a desaparecer.
I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about
Meryl
me?
no le va a pasar nada.
I killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
Okay, Naomi me va a decir algo
Don't
acerca del
worry.
Fox Die.
Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi,
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you.
Tiene un mensaje
Told
para
me to
ella.
tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Ah, no le dijo lo que
Frankie said
de
that.
que él había matado a sus padres,
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you.
que la amaba y que no sé
Naomi.
qué.
Your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world.
Su hermano salvó a todo
He
el
fought
mundo.
with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
No sabe si va a morir o qué. Pues es que use su tiempo que le queda, no me le dijo, pero no dijo si iba a morir pronto o no.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable.
Todo mundo
But that's not all there is to life.
nace
I
con
finally realized that.
su destino en el
I told you
ADN.
before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was. Where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know
Está contando de
the
por
path I should
qué
take in life.
estudió cosas genéticas.
But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose.
No es importante si está en el programa de Fox Die o no, que importante es que viva. Que viva como él quiera.
I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Que antes solo tenía una razón para vivir, ahora solo va a vivir.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children.
¿Cómo vieron eso por satélite? Está en una cueva.
Linked to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission?
La bandana.
Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Si jugamos otra vez,
Until today,
vamos a tener la bandana y cuando lo traigamos puesta, vamos a tener balas infinitas de lo que sea. Balas, bombas, lo que sea.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know.
Y
Maybe it's written into my genes.
bueno, está contando ahí.
What about now?
Bueno, platicando
What do your genes say about your future now?
sus genes y la cosa eso.
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe
Tal vez
that's
es tiempo
the
de
real
vivir
deal.
para alguien más, ¿no? Como ella.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Su nombre es David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
David es el
Hmm.
de la voz, se llama David
I
en
think
la
it's
vida
time to
real.
look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it.
Van a buscar
I know
un,
we'll find it.
un objetivo en la
What are
vida.
those?
Caribou.
Caribú,
To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life.
un símbolo de la vida para no sé qué nativos de ella de Alaska.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
A disfrutar de la vida. En 1980 había más de 60.000 cabezas nucleares en el mundo. Que es muy destructivo, no alcancé el último. En 1973, los Estados Unidos y Rusia redujeron pues todo. Redujeron el número de cabezas nucleares. Y en el 98, que cuando salió el juego, decía que todavía existían 26.000 cabezas nucleares en el mundo. Este es un final y nos dan la bandana, que como le digo es para tener balas infinitas. Si hubiéramos cedido en la tortura, ella hubiera muerto, pero se hubiera salvado, ¿saben? Si en realidad se salva, ¿no? El final no hubiera sido con ella, sino hubiera sido con el Otacon. Y él nos daba el traje de que se hace invisible. Y luego si lo pasaban otra vez en menos de no sé cuánto tiempo, o no sé si lo pasabas otra vez nada más, creo, te daban un smoking que podías usar. O salías con un smoking en vez del traje que trae. Y no me acuerdo si había otra cosa, pero había cosas dependiendo cómo lo pasaras. Pero bueno, los dos finales son esos, donde ella muere y donde no muere. Y el canónico sería donde que sacamos, donde no muere. El Otacon no muere en ninguno de los finales. ¿Ok? Creo que no podemos quitar esto. Tenemos que esperar a que pase. Esperar a que pase.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes.
Que no dejes que los genes
The important thing is that you choose life.
Que tus genes manden, sino que escojas vivir.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out.
Toda la unidad destruida.
Two are still alive.
Todos siguen vivos.
The vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon.
El
Right on
Fox
schedule.
Die lo van a activar pronto,
Yes, sir.
como
I recovered
fue
all the
planeado.
dummy warhead data.
Recuperó todos los datos
My
de
cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am.
lo del disco, pues.
Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of.
Ah, mató a Dredd al DARPA Chief porque lo descubrió su identidad.
Inferior One was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one.
El Liquid no era el inferior,
Sir, I agree
pero él
completely.
creía que era el inferior.
It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus.
Había un tercero,
What should I do about the
Solidus.
woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
O sea, el presidente es otro clon. Como Liquid y como Snake. Ok. Codename Tarántula. Dice que nos dan la cámara, que ya la habíamos agarrado, y la bandana, que es lo que les digo que es para balas infinitas. Dice que salvamos una vez. Bueno, salvé más veces, pero usé save slot porque estoy usando emulador. Bueno, dice que salvamos una vez. 7 horas 45 minutos. Es mucho tiempo. Pero no me acordaba tampoco del juego. En algún momento lo llegué a pasar como en 3 horas o algo así. Pero ya sabiendo todo dónde está, cómo se mueven los... Más vas, pum, 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 y te mueves. Continuamos 9 veces. 21 veces nos encontraron. O sea, sonó la alarma, esa roja. 28 enemigos muertos y 46 raciones usadas. Dependiendo, mientras menos sean los números ahí, más el código, el nombre código, pues es mejor, ¿no? Ok. Bueno, pues ahí está. Metal Gear Solid. Tenía mucho que lo quería volver a jugar. Aquí está. Espero les haya gustado la serie. La serie estuvo larguito, varios episodios, pero pues no es como los juegos de Nintendo, Super Nintendo, que son cortos normalmente. Entonces, ahí lo vamos a dejar. Espero les haya gustado. Recuerden, dejen su like. Suscríbanse si no se han suscrito. Si ya se suscribieron, muchas gracias. Dejen sus comentarios ahí abajo, ya saben. Y pues yo los veo en el próximo video. Hasta luego.